What's up, everybody? It's Alan the Kraken, and today we are taking our first look at Alpha Clash TCG by Rising Empire Studios out of Las Vegas. This is a very interesting game. First off, I'll say it's a two stat and a resource game that you're going to battle against like a commander type of character. You can actually view the rules or the how to play in the link in the description of this video, and I'll drop that in so you can kind of, take a look for yourself, see if it's something that you like. Let's talk about the anatomy of one of these cards. This is a Haven, Bountiful Collector. You have the title of the card at the top left. Then you have your resource cost here with the color resource that it is going to need. How this game works is if I want to pay that one blue resource, I need a blue card to be played face up in my resource zone. And whatever the color card that it is going to be a color resource for that one resource. So you're going to, I think, expend one of these in order to play this card. So you have to use a, sorry, the camera keeps focusing on the faces of the playmat, so I got to do this. But here you have color blue down here, and then you have Haven Earth Clash. So this is a Clash card. So this is going to be something that you'll play. And the commander of this game is called your contender, I believe. So you're going to have your contender at the start of the game. You are going to have 50 cards in your deck, at which point you are going to draw 8 cards, which is really interesting that they're going to a 50 card deck and then starting with an 8 card hand. I thought that was really, really interesting. There is no summoning sickness for these types of things. You come out, attack, and then you have individual attack phases for each of your Clash characters, which is pretty cool. Here, this is something they sent us. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I think I do know what it is. I think it's the lore book. So they have a lot of lore built for this game already, which is really, really fascinating. They did get this produced. They have a Wave 2 coming, I think, in Q1 of next year for the lore stuff, which is really, really cool. So everybody can participate in the lore and start getting involved. Start building emotional connections to characters and stuff like that. I'm going to be careful opening this, so I'm just taking my time. We saw what lore books did in Flesh and Blood. It just skyrocketed to the moon. And I think that a lot of TCGs should have a lore to them so that players can have that additional dive through. And, a little bit of escapism, Okay, very, 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 very cool. Okay, we got this open. Ah, hey, that is awesome. It does look like it's signed, which is really, really cool. The ink for the signature does appear to be genuine. I don't think it's actually... I don't believe that signature is auto-penned. I think that's real. That is really, really cool. Thank you for your purchase. Myself and the Rising Empire Studios team are humbled to have so many incredible supporters like you. With your support, we have been able to launch this project out of this world. We are excited to have so many of you jump in on the ground level of Alpha Clash and can't wait to see where this journey takes us. We promise you we will do everything in our power to continue to bring high quality content for years to come. And their roadmap, it looks realistic. It looks achievable. We're looking at 2 sets per year. But there's also going to be sprinkles of like lore and stuff to follow along. It looks really, really, really interesting. Is this... Okay, I don't think this is hardcover. I think this is soft. Yeah. Very, very, very cool. So this is going to be the first printing. I'm not going to open it on this stream, but we will definitely take a look at that soon enough. Alright, let's take a look at the sample pack here. Let's go ahead and open it up. Let's see what we get. The rarity on the bottom is pretty complicated. I'm not going to lie. I think they had like 8 or 9 rarities, which is pretty crazy. I think 8. It's pretty insane. One of the types that you can get is like a 144 boosters. And then they also have a alpha rare, which is like 1 in 1,000, or no, there's only 1,000 copies in all of the boosters that have been produced. So just a little bit of print run information for you. Don't, I would not sleep on this. You're getting to skip a draw step in order to play an additional resource. I think that's like just to speed up your game for late game, like late game play. That seems really strong. All right, so we're getting this pack open. I'm taking my time because we're going to take care of these cards. I do believe that these are the sample ones. Before we take a look at that, here's a QR code that you can scan to learn how to play as well. This booster pack includes 9 playing cards, including 5 common, 2 uncommon, 1 rare, and guaranteed 1 foil common, uncommon, rare, epic, iconic, rare, or legendary card. So, very cool. Alrighty. Like, look at this art. This art is sick. So I am weary of like 2-step games because they're very easy to design and implement. I've seen this type of gameplay before, and people do seem to enjoy it. But we also have like Lorcana coming out with something that's very similar to this, and that's going to be very interesting to see how they compete. It seems like very similar setups. What I'm going to do is remove this playmat because I can already tell the faces of the playmat are hitting my autofocus. So let's go ahead and remove this, and we'll go to like a flesh and blood mat. There we go. Much better. All right. Here we have Surprise. Yes, I do believe this is the sample pack for sure because there is no Kickstarter logo on this card. All right, so we got Surprise. It's going to cost 2 resource. It's going to cost 2 black resources. You're going to have 2 black cards in your resource zone and then tap them or exhaust them in order to play this card. This is a support card, so you're going to play this, I think, during your combat and stuff. Here we have the Avenging Guy. This is going to cost 2 green resources. It's a clash card, so it's a kind of like a character, 0 attack, 1 defense. When this card comes into play, you may give one of your other clash cards +2/+1 until end of turn. Weber's Binoculars. This is a weapon, and you can equip weapons to your clash cards. Yeah, I'm not going to read that wall of text. Amazon Rainforest. Very cool. That art looks sick. I do like how they use the art all the way to the borders. And they're starting with that. They're not shying away from that. We have Ancient Protection. I haven't learned the rarities yet, but I think that we're getting to... These were the commons, so you have the 5 commons. I think this is an uncommon, because we have this little green symbol right here. We have Metal Barrage, 2 red, Trigger, Trap. So you have trap cards as well. This is an accessory. When your opponent activates a trap card, you may activate this trap card and deal 3 damage to target clash card. Pretty cool. Pretty strong trap. For 2? Yeah, that seems strong. 2 cost removal is really good. Missile Barrage, Trap. Pay 3, black. Trigger, clash. Target attacking clash card receives -2/-2 until end of turn. You may reduce the resource cost to activate this trap by black for each accessory weapon in your control. That's pretty cool. Whoa, what did we get? We got a contender. Clarity. This is a white. This is one of the contenders or commanders that you're going to play with. Here they have 2 abilities, and the ability here is you're able to activate these abilities as long as your health is at that threshold. So 25, you can use that ability. And then as your health goes down, you can activate the second ability as long as your health is 10 or less. Very cool. Is this a good card? Once per turn during your primary phase. Here we go. Once per turn during your primary phase, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put them all either on top or bottom of your deck in any order. So every turn, you get an opt 2? Okay. That seems pretty strong. Not gonna lie. Then the ultimate ability is once per turn during your primary phase, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck, draw one, and put the rest on the top or bottom in any order. So you go from an opt 2 to a opt 2 and then draw a card, or opt 3, keep a card, and then opt 2. Very, very interesting. I do believe that's a very strong card. Very, very cool. 25 health, though? You're going to have to play fast. I'm pretty sure there's higher health characters, so you're going to have to be either really aggressive or really defensive with this type of deck with 25 health. That is their health right here. Then you have the attack and defense stat there. Very, very cool. And this foil is pretty sick. That looks amazing. Let's get a better look. I was reading the cards, so I know I didn't give you guys a good look. There we go. Very, very nice. Very nice. What? Okay, I gotta look at rarities after this. Where did that pack go? There it is. Contains 9 playing cards, 5 commons, 2 uncommon, 1 rare, then 1 guaranteed foil. So, did I hit a god pack? Because I got 2 foils. As far as I know, I was only supposed to get 1. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. But this, Torque, we do have a Clash card. It's a Clash character. It does have like that Dragon Ball Z kind of style of inlay with a gold foil. Pretty cool. Torque, energy overflowing, 5. When this card is obstructed by an opponent's Clash card, this deals damage equal to its own attack power plus the total attack power of all obstructing cards. Deals damage equal to its own attack power plus the total attack power of all. Okay, so if any of their guys kind of defends, their attack is going to be added to this guy's attack. So it just seems like it's going to get busted through. Kind of like almost like a trample, maybe? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, I got to do some research about these rarities because there's a lot of them. I do wish maybe they do, and I just don't, no, I don't see it. I wish their rarity was, maybe it wasn't color-based, but other than that, I don't have many complaints about this. It kind of looks like a janky 50-card commander deck, but different resource system, cumulative, like, it's a very interesting design concept, and it does seem like a lot of drag and drop design, I'm not going to lie. But the stuff that they've pieced together does seem to at least show that they put a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of thought into the balance of these cards. But clarity, I think, with Haven, you're just going to have, like, crazy. Like, I would run, I don't know if you can have, yeah, that's another thing I gotta figure out, is if you can have more than one color per deck. So that's something else I gotta look up. Because if you can play Haven and the Contender, because Haven's blue, Contender's white, I don't know if you're going to be able to play them both, but if you are, that's pretty crazy. I'm going to have to look into the rules a little bit more, because I'm actually not sure about that. But hey, thanks for stopping by. Remember to have fun. You all have a wonderful day, and peace.